Got a little bit more time tonight. Gonna be able to get an attempt or two in. Still haven't gotten a chance to, like, really look at my old PB. All I know is it is really weird. So we've got a lot of time to save in the early game. And a lot of time to lose in the late game. Unless we get really lucky. Uni is first. Welcome in. Alright, Nightmare, if I do catch a chancey at any point, I'll put it on the bench. How's it going, man? And you too, Uni? Whoa. Dubu was the raid. Welcome in, guys. Thanks for the raid, Dubu. How's it going? What were you up to? Tell me all about it. Hey everybody, I'm AK Daly, and I am speedrunning this Game Boy Advance game, Golden Sun. We literally just started, and we've got a long intro ahead of us, so tell me all about how your day is going. Oh, hey Cabs. Alien Isolation, nice. Thanks for the good luck, Cabs. Have a good night. Welcome in, Raijin. Alright, good luck so far. These encounters. The first encounter is basically scripted. You always get an attacks first and you can run away. Everything else from that point on, we don't really have control over. So you play it like frame perfectly every single time and get the same RNG. You're gonna have some variance. There's no point in fighting anything this early on. It's not worth a lot of experience anyway. We just hope to run away to end the battle as quickly as possible. Yeah, this is the prologue of the game. It's mostly a tutorial of just like moving around, talking to people, getting a sense of the setting. Right now there's some sort of heavy storm and like a giant rock falling down from the mountain. There's a kid trapped in the river. So we're going to get help. Everyone in this, like every adult in this village, has the ability to use synergy, which is like mental magic, basically. The stairs are hard to get down efficiently. Be back to see the giant rock? Yeah, the giant rock will show up in like a minute. Yeah, there's this synergy stone in the middle of town. It's like a way to recover all of your synergy points. But Isaac and Garrett were the two main dudes in my party right now. Don't actually know any synergy yet. They're just like 10 years old right now. So we're going to try to help Felix here out of the river. Unfortunately, the weird like road planning and bridge planning meant they had a really roundabout way, and they couldn't actually find a way to get to Felix. I don't know how we got over there. So unfortunately, we weren't fast enough. So the people up there weren't able to stop the rock from falling down the mountain into the river and washing away Felix and his parents and Isaac's dad. They're all just gone. We're gonna go run away and here it's like, oh, I guess I should go after him. Because he's a true friend. And we've got some suspicious fellows here. They're talking about how, oh, they must have triggered a trap somewhere. It's a miracle that they made it out because no one else did. They have really good hearing, so they hear Garrett shout from a distance. They're like, wait a second, no one's supposed to know we're here. Ooh. Quick kill. I had perfect RNG. Must have just had not the best move, but the stairs were kind of slow. And you just want to lose that battle as quickly as possible. That one can... That's about as fast as it gets. I think Flare Wall can also be a little bit faster. But it usually takes 2 attacks, and sometimes it's a really... Like one attack to take down one person, and then the other one just casts this energy that takes 5 seconds. So this is good luck so far. And now we've got like a 5-minute cutscene where we wait while Isaac repairs his roof, and Jenna's going to talk to Garrett and just reminisce about 3 years ago when the accident happened. As if we weren't just experiencing that. But you can see Garrett did learn some synergy. He can move heavy pillars with his mind. Although it's manifested as like a giant hand. But in this game, it's more like if you're able to use that synergy ability, you can see it physically manifest, but other people don't see the giant hand. Which leads to like some interesting things later when you like you do occasionally fight regular people, and it's just like, how did they do that? They're just like moving their bodies, and suddenly we're getting hit by invisible force. Yeah, this game goes into a lot of detail with the dialogue, just like tries to make it flow like a natural conversation, but it still flows as slowly as like written dialogue does, so it ends up with this taking quite a while. Now we just get to watch Isaac show off his ability to move stuff with his mind as well. Truly, the most practical way to apply your skills is by moving straw. I wonder if there's like another rock storm. Like, where did those holes in the roof come from? Like, how do you get 3 holes in the roof before you decide to go repair it? Oftentimes you get like a yes/no prompt, and except for like one instance, answering yes is faster in this game. Well, I guess that's not true. It's almost always true except for the times when they ask you, do you want a tutorial? And then one other time. The thing is, most of the time they don't ask you whether you want a tutorial, they'll just give you one. So this is the weekly roofers meeting, 2nd edition this week. was actually able to squeeze in a rare run on Thursday. Yesterday's run was definitely not as lucky. It was like just bad encounters all throughout the early game, and I still saved a minute because that's just how weird my PB is. My PB's early game is really bad, late game's really good, so we're going to see like greens and reds all over the place, and they're not going to mean anything until we actually finish the game. And finishing the game is definitely not a guarantee. The final two bosses are more than capable of ending you despite adequate preparations. But if things go well, then it's fine. The notable split that is going to really be depressing is Alt Miller. I've just had terrible luck with that lately. It's one that's like very RNG heavy. But plenty of time to save up through Saturos and Tret. If I build like a good enough buffer in the early game, then PB should be easy. Alright, that scene's finally over. We get to go wander over yonder to Crazy Kraden, who's going to teach us about alchemy. And suddenly some guys show up again. Whoa. Hope they don't knock us out again. They're even better at hearing than before. I guess it's not raining though this time. Wait, I don't think guys can remember them. Like, their intention before was just to make us forget what we saw, and apparently we don't remember them. But it turns out they were trying to meet with Kraden, and they're just gonna say like, okay, well, you guys go do that, that's fine. But Kraden's a little disturbed. Just talking to himself outside his house right now. And you start thinking like, oh, it'd be nice if I could see inside Soul Sanctum, which is a sacred place on the mountain, Mount Aleph. This village is like on the base of the mountain. But Grant's like, you know, it'd be a good idea. Like, let's just go in there. You could learn so much. Wait, what do you mean it's forbidden? That's not a problem, is it? Yeah, I guess it's not a problem. And they put like a lot of interesting detail into implementing these mithril bags that Kraden takes with him. They actually like show up as individual items in our inventory later. Which is interesting because they don't remain in our inventory for very long. Oh, so here's the guard that stops us from going to Soul Sanctum. He like immediately forgets that we were trying to go to Soul Sanctum. Even though we told him we were trying to go to Soul Sanctum. And he's like, hey, you know what? Just don't go there. I'll just be over here if you need me though. So now we get to do some dungeoning. There's a little bit of optimization with the movement. You want to try to like hop at the first possible opportunity when you're like between tiles like that. Makes you do like a little bit of a long jump. Okay, yesterday we had absolute bad luck. Okay, this is not great, but it was slightly better. Usually I want to get past like at least one pillar here with the first encounter. As long as we flee immediately, it's not going to be too slow. Attacks first is always welcome. Means you always get flee without any check. I set up my L and R buttons to use certain synergy later, and then use the jewel to unlock the passage ahead. Bokusuko Mars for the Commodore 64. Didn't say I know much about the Commodore 64. How's it going, Cartel? Wait, were there actually like Japanese games for the Commodore 64? Homebrew seed, got it. Alright, this room has plenty of encounters. Although so far not so bad. Okay, that was a hit and run. Love those kinds of encounters. This is a pretty good Soul Sanctum. We had like all of like 3 actions against us. Probably one more encounter. Weizsäcker also gets the same move synergy. Ooh, that was a very, very good Soul Sanctum. $11.09, sick. 17.20 is about as good as it gets. Would have been 17.19 if I had a perfect prologue as well. Now we already have like a 30-second buffer over where we were at yesterday. Early game doesn't really mean anything too much, so don't get too excited just yet. Yeah, so my first home console that I owned was the GameCube. I played a lot of Super Nintendo at like friends' houses, but Commodore 64 was not like a thing I ever had exposure to other than the lore. Gotta push these statues as stylish as possible. Get that diagonal push. It's too close. Yeah. Bad mistake. We do this little puzzle here, it disables the trap. And that's like the thing that the party that infiltrated Soul Sanctum 3 years ago didn't do. And that caused the disaster that caused the rock to fall and the giant storm that washed away Felix and some of the adults. I guess crushed other people too. I guess we saw that one guy at the beginning. I was like, do you think I'll make it? Or do you think I'll die? I mean, they were like, yeah. This game is like generally light, but sometimes it's really dark. They gloss over it very quickly. And so Graydon's like, oh, good job, guys. It looks like you disabled the trap. Good job. Okay, you see this split is like almost 24 minutes long, and this statue moving right here is about as exciting as it gets. Like 20 of the minutes are literally cutscenes. So the game has a little bit of a slow start. Alright, we did the puzzle correctly, so we get to go into this secret portal that appears. It has to be it. Boop, 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 boop. We found the true interior to Soul Sanctum. I don't know, I guess my theory is that it's supposed to be like underground. Like there's just some sort of underground lake. Raiden said something about like, oh, the elemental stars, they actually exist. There's 4 like fundamental elements of matter in this game: Venus, Mercury, Mars, and Jupiter. So Kraden doesn't really know exactly how these stars work, but they're supposedly if you have all 4 of them, you can do great things. Great and terrible things. Thanks for the good luck, Riley. The RNG fuel. All's well with you on this Friday. If I can get a luck streak like this, just for the rest of the splits, we'll be doing really well. But like I was saying, early game, it's really just a buffer, but it doesn't matter too much. My goal today is like just do better than yesterday with my menuing. I had sometimes where I failed to reset my gen correctly. A few scuffed fights, including spritz. None of it made the difference in the end, but could have had a nicer time if everything went well. Alright, so Raiden's like, well, I'm too old to go collect these stars with you guys, even though I've been jumping across the gaps with you every step of the way, but until now, I'm just going to take a break. It's all Isaac and Garrett's job now. That's not ominous at all. Minor earth tremors, it's fine. 2 down, 2 to go. Hey, you would kind of think maybe you could go get that last one by going to the left, but it doesn't work. It's a trick. Oh, and also, you would have thought something bad would happen when you collected all 4. But actually, the villains jumped the gun a little bit. Ah, we have captured your friends. It's suddenly becoming a clown party in here. Everyone's just piling in. This guy in the mask is also the other 2. You know, they want a simple trade. Stars for your friends. Seems fair. Hey, Speedy. Yeah, I'm still on the Golden Sun grind. How's it going? Been trying to grind down the time because I know I can get under 3.5 hours, but it's really tricky and it does require a decent amount of luck. And then obviously not making mental mistakes. It also requires mental fortitude to sit through this intro, which is like 50 minutes of cutscenes before the game like gives you a decent pace every single run. You must remember being stuck on an enemy. Yeah, it's one of those games that there's different ways to win in most cases, but some enemies can be kind of tricky. This run might blow your mind. Now, we don't have any like 100% guaranteed strategy for everything. But we have pretty reliable stuff for everything without doing a whole lot of grinding. In fact, we're going to avoid experience when we can. Just because fighting things is slow typically. Alright, there's the disaster that strikes when we take all 4 stars. So how do you gain power for the end game? Mostly through Jinn. In fact, you know, even in a casual playthrough, Jinn are the source of your, like, over half of your power. If not, like, 3/4 of your power. Like, levels are good, but Jinn literally multiply your stats by quite a bit. And summons are really good, and Jinn abilities are really good. So after we get out of Vale, we'll meet the first Jinn. And then we're gonna collect 17 more after that. And that'll be enough to use the highest level summons of every element, plus a few more that have good abilities. And that is the key to most bosses. We'll be using summons for the majority of the encounters that we fight. every now and then we'll throw in synergy, every now and then we'll throw in attacks. But summons are just like, as long as you use the correct summons, we can take full advantage of the high risk, high reward of like having lower stats. But get the best damage output. Of course, if things go sideways, then we die very quickly. So there are a few points where we keep the Jin set. So we really only need like one set of Jin to summon with usually. Boop, 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 boop. Alright, so we turned over the 3 elemental stars that we had to Alex over there, so we only have the 1 left. Thank you very much for the subscription, Speedy. Enjoy your emotes. Especially the one of this guy coming up. I was hoping he would arrive a little bit sooner. Why does one get in there? There we go. There he is. He's awake now. Who disturbs my slumber? He's actually really chill for a rock with a giant eye. The volcano will erupt soon. I cannot hold it for long. Yeah, so apparently the elemental Jin were hiding in the statues and they like waited for everyone to leave and they're like, oh, okay, we can go now. So the wise one explained to us, like, the stars are used to... I think he's explaining about the lighthouses, that's what the stars are used for, is to light the lighthouses, which will bring alchemy back to the world. Which would be not a great thing, probably. So anyway, yeah, maybe we shouldn't be chatting in a volcano. It's going to be the next speedrun. Well, I'm still doing PSOs, as I have been. I'm not sure what I'll speedrun next. I've talked about doing the Lost Age after I'm satisfied with this game. I'm not sure. I definitely want to find shorter speedruns. And it's not that I don't like running this, it's just really hard to... It's like a big time commitment to learn a game like this. There are... Thankfully, there are tools to not have to run like 3.5 hours just to practice. It's still like a big time commitment just to do a run, of course. I've thought about other games that I've had. I've thought about maybe like trying a Kirby game one day, just because those are the platformers that like I played a decent amount of. But I don't know if it'd like... I don't know if they would like resonate with me or not. I just have to try it. I'm not like big on platformers in general. Like the thing is, like my favorite games all tend to be RPGs, and all RPGs tend to be really long games, and that's been my challenge, is finding a game that's like short enough and like entertaining enough to run. For me, anyway. could do a Pokemon game speedrun. I've been doing like challenge runs of Pokemon lately. Thing is, like, the speedruns are usually like RNG manipulation, and I find that stuff more interesting to watch than to do myself. Like, it just, if it was like light on the RNG manipulation, maybe I would do it, but Zelda Link to the Past. So I'll tell you, that is one of the Zelda games I have not yet beaten myself. I played Super Nintendo as a kid, but the friend I played it with wasn't big on Zelda either. Like, I think he had Link to the Past, but I really played it. I've gotten like 3/4 of the way through that game, so I guess I'd have to beat Link to the Past first. I know the like original Pokemon games are like a 2-hour speedrun. I think that's... I don't know if that's glitchless. 2 hours is like a little bit long. Like, that's a good PSR run. But ideally, I'd find something that's like an hour. There's like, obviously there's like memory manipulation, save corruption stuff that like you can beat the game in like 7 minutes or less or something like that. I think the task does it in under a minute. Like, doing that for a joke sometime might be funny. Just like, I'm gonna memorize this sequence of inputs that rewrites the game to take me to the credits. Yeah, it's basically just like, you save the game as soon as possible, reset the game while it's saving so that it's corrupted, and then use the broken data to like go to your item menu, go out of bounds on the item menu, and then you're like editing the game program at that point. It's pretty crazy stuff. There's actually tricks like that in this game too. There's a way to get out of bounds and then start messing with the game's memory. Now this category doesn't allow that naturally. There is a category that does that, and this game can be finished in like about an hour, if you count the intro. Find every pixel, hit or miss? Wait, what do you mean? There are like 10,000 Mario speedrunners. Oh, wise one, bless this run. Oh, you mean like original Mario Brothers? There's, yeah, like one guy that's like really close to the task, I think. I don't actually know who that is. I've only followed like the news of it. Mario Brothers would be interesting, but again, that's a platformer. Platformers are like, you know, I tend to be a little chill. Platformers are a game that like will get me irritated a little bit more quickly than other games. So I don't know, it could happen. I could see a Metroid game being a little bit more tolerable. But it's, you know, it's the same problem. It's like, I don't know what it is. It's just like a mental block. I don't have as much interest in that. But those are like, I have to try it at some point. When to push the button to swim to not take damage pixel-wise. Yeah, I guess I'm not even sure which thing you're talking about. But there is so much Mario speedrun tech, it is insane. Like, almost any Mario game out there is hundreds of runners, and it's like just been completely dismantled. I've thought about Legend of Zelda games. Those also tend to be kind of long. I mean, besides Link to the Past, ones I've actually played, like 3D Zelda games. Twilight Princess is on my bucket list. It's a longer speedrun still, though, so like I'm not itching to hop right into it. Wind Waker might actually be doable, but that one seems like it's got pretty awful like techniques to learn that are rough on your controllers and your hands. Or at least the Wind Waker HD one. I guess I could do GameCube. I don't know how that one fares. $54 and $948. Yeah, that sounds like pretty close to the task. Yeah, even though in principle the Mario speedrun is really straightforward, there's so many weird things to keep in mind. Also, we're about to get kicked out of Ale here. Farewell. Now we get to go meet Flint finally. Yeah, that time loss was the random hand that didn't connect. I don't know, I should like get into like Wind Waker Randomizer again. I did that a few years back. I think an 8% in that game is under an hour. Like, I wouldn't be that good, obviously, to start, if ever. But that's an option. I gotta go through my collection of Game Boy games as well. Basically, Jin have the ability to augment your stats, change your abilities, and they have each have a unique ability that you unleash in battle. Blintz is just a basic strong attack of the Venus element. Once a Jin's ability has been used, they're on standby, and then they can be used in a summon, and the summon's an even more powerful ability that hits all of your enemies. The cool thing about summons is that it scales based on HP. Oh, guess I shouldn't be mashing R. I keep forgetting to not do that. The more HP that something has, the more damage it takes from a summon, basically, which makes it really good on bosses. I really did not mean to move to the right there. Yeah, I got punished as a result. Jeez, that sucks. Minor time loss, but this D-pad that I'm using is... Sometimes you think you're holding down, but you're actually holding down right. And then you're like, oh yeah, I guess I am holding down right. So here's Hammett. He's the foster father of Ivan, who we're about to meet. And for some reason, he's just like, you know what? I don't feel safe in this town anymore. My shaman's rod got stolen. There's rocks falling out of the sky. Let's go to the thief town of Loompa. That's a much better place. Even though it's like about as far away from Vale, so there's probably rocks falling there too. Basically, we have to do this quest involved so that we can recruit Ivan, because that's the only way to get into Goma Cave. So we're going to have to solve the mystery of the stolen goods. So let's go talk to Ivan. Turns out we don't even have to say anything. I was just reading our mind. I've actually like thought about just like pulling out random games from the NES and SNES Online collection on Switch, like things I've just never played before. And just like, I'm just gonna speedrun this. So those games tend to be pretty short. They're all like beat 'em up or like hack and slash platformers, but yeah, it could be fun. I could also learn Phantasy Star Zero. I think that one is maybe about as long as a PSO speedrun. But you have to, it's like only glitched. Alright, so we've got Ivan. We gotta go interrogate some people about where their goods are. He's got an idea about some sketchy dudes up here in the inn. Yeah, go for it. Posting a link is fine. To be honest, I'll probably forget, but if you post on the Discord, that's also a good spot. Hey Zedata, thanks for the raid. Welcome in. How did your run go today? Alright, that purple guy was interestingly friendly with me today. Usually he wants to run the other way. Just in time for Shiba work. How's it going, Rafi? Done routing. Alright, so we cornered those guys. Now we know that they're hiding stuff in the inn somewhere. Alright, I already did the healing. So this bandits fight is mostly free, but if we're unlucky, someone could go down. Usually not a big deal. If we're unlucky, they'll use a lot of herbs to drag the fight out. Everyone just like hanging out in roofs and attics in this game. Anyway, we say we'll let them go, because it would be faster to let them go. But they want to fight, so I guess we're going to have to fight them. Powers ferociously, love to see that. Attack. Okay, one herb. That one's fine. If that's the only herb. Oof. 2 herbs. Okay, Garrett might go down, but that's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. Oh, that's a defend in there. Wow, this is a... Except for the 2 herbs, that was actually not bad. But only 2 herbs. I'm pretty sure my bandit split is like... Yeah, I guess there was time to save, but only losing 4 seconds isn't bad. I'm pretty sure I had a really good bandit split. I guess I had the encounter going into Vault. That was a good amount of the time loss. So yeah, we're doing well. Everybody, gather in the attic. We've caught a bunch of bandits. It's like literally 10 people in here right now. I don't know about you, but like it. Okay, I guess this is more of like a second floor than like just an attic. It's actually got a floor. Like when I go into my attic, you're not supposed to walk on the floor because that's literally the ceiling underneath. But apparently this is sturdy enough. Emmett is safe for now. Yeah, so yeah, Ivan just got told, like, his dad's been definitely captured in Loompa. So he's going to leave the party and try to save him. But he can't do much on his own, so he'll just come crawling back to us. So it's fine. Yeah, Ivan's like, oh yeah, I guess you could like go save the world, that's fine. But I've got something more important. Which, to be fair, like it's his dad. Definitely heal Garrett. And the mayor's going to give us a little bit of a reward. Not quite cold hard cash. That's the next best things. I mean, that can be sold for cold hard cash. Yeah. Don't like that early encounter. Probably gonna get a second, yeah. Might even get a third. Okay, at least I fled immediately. No problem. Yeah, if not for the leaves blocking things up ahead, we could go here right away. But we want to recruit Ivan anyway, so I guess it's a good thing that we need him. Ivan ends up being basically our glass cannon for most of the game. Speedy, powerful, but not a lot of HP, sadly. Yeah, the RNG, it's kind of, it's okay, right? Like, bad things can happen, but it usually evens out over the course of a run. So, like, if I get to the end of a run and I don't give up, I can consistently get it under 3 hours, 40 minutes now. Even though there are things that, like, cause a variance of plus or minus 30 seconds in the, like, the late stages of the game. It's interesting how that works out. And that's why I said, like, early game doesn't matter too much. We could be green all the way through Tret and Zephyr, even through Alton Peak and Manticore, and still end up red through possibly no fault of our own. I'm going to try to do my best to get as big of a buffer as possible. I have time to save on these 4 splits coming up here. I'm going to not... It was attacks first, but I just want to get my experience. I've gone both ways about that sometimes. Looks like I would run from that regardless. I don't know, I should probably have taken the attacks first and ran. So there's probably going to be an encounter I would fight. It's not a huge deal. Okay, I got another attacks first, that's fine then. I'm already like 2 more attacks first than usual. They caught up with me. Now, triple flea fail. That's unfortunate. And all the actions as well. Regret. I don't even know if that encounter would be one that's good enough to fight for level 3. Probably, but I'm not 100% on that. Single skeleton stalker. Just beat up on Carrot. Okay, he attacked Ivan, we have to heal. And that's why. Oh, we got our 2nd gen, Forge. Forge is mostly just used to augment stats, change up synergies here and there. I guess I should heal Ivan. But I'll leave it at that for now. Ooh, got the Goma Cave skip. Well, didn't need to heal after all. That means this is probably a good Goma Cave. Oh yeah. Alright, shopping time. No, not wooden capital, but no, thank you. This is like all the armor we're buying for the rest of the game for the most part. And these weapons carry us throughout the game for the most part as well. Backup herb if we need it. Back here is going to be another Jin. It's going to be Gust. We don't use him for his ability either. But I'd say it's a pretty important Jin. It unlocks some pretty good classes. Gives you a lot of speed. Jupiter Jin also gives you a lot of synergy points typically as well. So if it's all day armor we bought, we can like safely flee encounters for the most part, except for Ivan. Ivan will still take some damage. Dice and Garrett are mostly safe. We're gonna go up to Klima Forest and get a cutscene. I'm gonna curse the game for giving me an encounter. Alright, we're fine. Alright. See you guys in a bit. Alright. So you might have seen some like lightly human-shaped trees in Bilibin. It turns out there's a curse from the forest that turns people into trees. Oh. Didn't even ask me if I wanted to become famous, it just told me. Yeah, that's the best time for a bot to arrive. In the middle of a cutscene, I'm just holding the turbo button. Alright, a rare no is faster here. Anyway, we're not doing Klima Forest now. We're just triggering the cutscene so that we don't get it in Klima Village, because it's longer in Klima Village. I've been like mind reads one of the tree people. So we skip that, get an apple. Then we're gonna go pick up this gin back here, which is one of the most important gin in the game. Granite. Encounter's not so good right now. Triple flee, fail. God. Okay, my good luck's catching up with me. The funny thing is, we'll probably still save time on a split. I think my PB had like just a legendarily bad Bilibin cave. Someone probably went down or something like that. Nice attacks first. Lots of attacks first today. Let's just keep that going. I don't think I had very many at all last night. Alright, I'm just gonna get this second backup herb just because Isaac's energy's a little bit low. If I have to use one, then I'll still have a backup one for the Satirus fight. right before the gate. Alright, so we're actually, yeah, going right up to Mercury Lighthouse. Sneak into town to reset the encounter steps. We have to get the Hermes water to come back here Trud in Kalima Forest, and that's why we're not doing Kalima Forest now. But we do need granite, and that apple's also really good. It's worth the detour. Here's. Alright, not so bad. Jeez. There we go. Alright, so we're going to actually fight some things to get some levels here. Okay, pray these things don't split. Okay, that's good. I mean, splitting is okay. It's more experience, but it does mean it's a slower clear. We traded Gust over to Isaac, and that makes him really fast, faster than the slimes. That's a nice juicy encounter. So you see how we're using Ramses to clear things, just gotta set our chin back after the fact. Wow, this is actually really good. So now I can just run away from everything. This is like a really fast encounter to clear and gives you lots of experience. Bears are kind of scary. Gnomes are faster than Isaac still, so running from that I think is definitely correct. So you just get lucky and don't fail to flee. Excellent Emil. Excellent build in cave. Alright, so we high-five the snowman. He loses his cap and creates an invisible barrier for us to bounce off of to do this ice puzzle. That lets us get Fever. Fever is actually a pretty important gem. We use them for quite a lot of kills, quite a lot of tips as well. And here's Mia, the fourth party member. This is her intro. She's the village healer up here in the meal. Angel Here's energy is like, summon a fairy. Hey, Speedy, thanks for the gift sub to... Is that Lapy Salty? I don't know. Congrats. Enjoy your emotes. So there was like a light outside. I hope that wasn't the lighthouse. Pick up empty bottle. Go on ahead. Excellent music ahead. Weird salty guy. He must speedrun games as well. Turns out summoning the fairy can do all sorts of weird things. Ply is never used in this manner in the future, but it's just like... It's an ability that they give to Mia to have her have an excuse to be like necessary to get into Mercury Lighthouse. Alright. Lizard Man blocks the path. Hit it with a couple summons, and we'll be fine. Well, how's Isaac's synergy right now? It's a little high, that's okay. God. I don't even remember leaving Ivan injured, but we're gonna actually do a trick to do a wrong warp coming up soon. But we need Isaac's synergy to be pretty low for that. Oh, wow, I wasn't up there. That's fine. Synergy's low enough. So as soon as we move the statue into the gap there, he is like, oh, you know what, I guess you're helpful enough. Let's just join forces. And then we're going to not go that way. Alright, we just activated the retreat glitch. Alright, so like suddenly we like broke reality and warped to a different area of the dungeon because your synergy points are not high enough. No. Your synergy points aren't high enough, but you use the retreat from like the L or the R button. The game like partially implements the retreat and the game gets kind of screwy in a lot of ways. There are actually like at least 3 distinct applications of this particular glitch. Right? We're possibly on gold sleet time here. Big Mars hit from Fever there. And follow up with Kieran in the same turn. We didn't have Ivan do anything, because he can go down very easily in this fight. Yeah. That was a sleet splint. So now we just gotta get up to Sanros at the top of the lighthouse. Yeah, that is an insane gold. Was that like 17 seconds? No, I always get those mixed up, jeez. Alright. So Cetros has a cycle of 8 attacks, and he can start anywhere on those 8. So we're predicting whether, like, which of his attacks will come out. We'd like to see a Eruption or Fireball. Well, actually, probably specifically we'd like to see Eruption. So yeah, we did another retreat glitch to get up here. And normally when you play the game normally, you like enter this area via a cutscene. And since we didn't do that, the rest of the cutscene here is going to be kind of broken. So Jenna's face is just going to be plastered over the screen for a little bit. This apparently is like actually like wrecking the game internally a little bit, but thankfully doesn't like make it too unstable to play, as it goes away when we go into battle. And also, yeah, they're like gen over there didn't even render. Alright, Cyrus picks a fight with us. Let's see how that goes from. No, not narrate. Jeez. You narrate. So, throw out the summons right away. And throw out Granite, just in case it uses a big synergy attack. Ivan has nothing to do other than chip right now. Heat Flash, okay. What's it gonna be? Fireball. Heat Flash, Fireball. There. Move. That's okay though. Was the right call. Fortunately, only targeted 3 people with the fireball. Oof, it's getting a little spicy. Fortunately, I have to heal instead of use a prison here. Okay, perfect. Everybody's full. Yeah, I'm gonna need the flint because I skipped the prism. There we go. Still good. Would have been close to gold if I didn't have to skip the prism. Although I don't know how that fight could have gone better to allow skipping the prism. My notes must be weird. It's always a possibility. Yeah, the key to some of these longer fights is use your summons, get them to recover, immediately use other summons, so that you're like recovering gen every turn and then using those gen immediately in the next turn. So you can always use summons every other turn, or at least every 3 turns. But Cetros is one of the hardest fights in the game. That Tread coming up, not very hard. Don't need anything too fancy to beat Tread, because this game sort of expects you to do Kalima Forest first, and then go to Mercury Lighthouse and come back, in terms of levels. Also 6 sub 119 Cetros. So in a while, we're gonna, like, the next, like, major time, like, loss potential comes at Alton. We're gonna need to get someone to get poisoned, and that can be a little bit down to RNG. But poison is an important status for some tricks in this game. You could actually get poisoned in Mercury Lighthouse, but this category says the tricks that rely on that are not allowed just because it would make runs just awful. Because it's really rare to get poisoned. But not so rare in Alton. Mia's like, I guess I can come with you, because Mercury Lighthouse is now spraying out the Hermes water, so they don't need a healer, they can just drink that, and it will cure all illness. Got what we came for. Now, we're high enough level, like Mia's level is actually a lot higher than everybody else's, so running away from things here is going to be a little bit more guaranteed. We were really lucky before, now we're not so lucky. But we should be able to flee in like 2 attempts, generally. And so now we're going to go to Kalima Forest. We're just gotta there in one piece. But with our extra levels and our extra gen, this place is a lot less dangerous than before. Counter rate. Okay, overall, I've had worse. So the Avoid Synergy will actually block encounters all throughout Billivan Overworld, again because of Mia's level. One more avoid will get us through the first room of Lima Forest. And then we get log rolling puzzles. Pinnacle of Golden Sun puzzles. Okay, Numbing Sting actually guarantees that I can run away on this turn, which is neat. It's a little, like, bug in the game. If anyone's asleep or stunned, you can flee. Just period. All that. Just the roll, the one log, one tile. No. It can be kind of tricky to hit that switch diagonally. Hitting things diagonally is kind of weird in this game, because it's not really diagonal. It's like, I think it's just alternates between whether you're horizontal or vertical. Good encounters. So I made Mercury Lighthouse look easy because I just ran from things, but I was actually pretty lucky to not take a lot of damage there. These encounters are actually pretty easy. They can be dangerous in a few situations. Hey, Happy Camper, how's it going, man? But I should be fine here. Thanks for the good luck. Like, this is a situation that's a little scary. I hate creepers. I hate creepers. Okay, we're fine. Going to bed, understandable. Encourage sleep whenever you can get it. Wow, we got the skip. Oops. Now, Jane can run away. Don't do that, Breeze. Just don't do it. Thank you. You could use a really fast attack. If he runs away, then I have to leave the screen, come back, and waste time. And I'm pretty sure that happened to my PB. So that's some more time saving. I've joined the hop club rather than the hop twice to the left club. I guess the 3 hop club versus the 2 hop club. Overall good encounters in treachery. Alright, so my job here is to heal, switch Jin around, cast a void, not in that order. Heal, cast a void. Now change Jin around. Is for fever, forge for granite, forge for gust, sleet for flint. Not that, like that, and then move me over. Now pray we don't get Sleep Star. The only time we try to use Atalanta. After this we'll have a better Jupiter summon to use. We'll use Kieran a few more times. Quake, that's no threat. Growth, that is perfectly fine. We should get the rainbow kill here, which will give us a little bit of extra experience, which is nice. Amazing how fast you can go when your Jin don't run away from you. Alright, I guess we'll heal Tret. We need him to turn the gate guard out of Kalima back into a human, basically. I always get confused by the potion in Mia's inventory thinking it's the Hermes water. Yeah, well, apparently Tret was inflicted with a bad case of hitting the head with a rock from Mount Aleph. We kind of caused that, so everything that kind of happened in Kalima and Bilibin was sort of our fault. Oops. So yeah, we kind of messed up the world a bit by releasing the elemental stars and causing that eruption. So I guess it's only right that we set things back to normal. We cast a void before the fight, and we're covered now. I'm gonna try to keep Isaac's energy low again, because we're gonna be doing another retreat glitch to pick up another Jinn. Hopefully not too many encounters on the way to Fusion Temple. Ah, okay, that's good. Finally, decent encounter luck. In that part specifically. The Fusion Temple is totally optional, even in the like in a casual playthrough. You could just not do it. You don't need the Orb of Forest. You don't even need to like pick anything in Moga Forest, but Garrett will do that for you if you don't have the Orb of Forest. You could just know the right way to go, and then you don't need any of that. Now, these stairs are insufferable. Sometimes you go down fast, and sometimes you go down slow. I find it very hard to be consistent. Alright, this corridor has been giving me a lot of grief lately. Alright, we're fine. That's pretty good. So, retreat glitch activated, so we're gonna rock warp through this door and suddenly be over here. Of course. Everyone saw that one coming. I swear ever runs like if I ever do a miss menu. At least he goes first, so it's not as bad as other Jinn running. Okay, that's better. Only 11 seconds. That is really not that bad. Other things must have went well. Yeah, that's all we do in Fusion Temple. We don't need that orb before us. I like to heal at the start because I've gotten burned so many times by not doing that. So we have Procny now, the level 3 Jupiter summon. It's really good when Ivan uses it, and he's really fast. We can just clear things very quickly now. Main thing is I just have to reset my Jin after every encounter. I gotta wait for the little noise saying they're ready. Most encounters can be cleared with just Procny. There are a few that require a little bit more. Those are the ones I don't want to see. Alright, we're gonna get another Jin up ahead. Oh, attacks first. Perfect, because it's a quad. Don't want to fight that if I can avoid it. Squads do not go down to Procny. Okay, Ports didn't run. That's the worst one. Maybe Vine, but this one's pretty bad. Everyone took a lot of damage, though. Briar is pretty scary. Okay, play it safe. I've been caught by surprise too many times in Mogul Forest. I like to wait to heal usually. That's just too many people that were low. Alright, Elven Shirt. Nice item that will let me go fast without needing to use any gen. And then later we give a dive and to go even faster. Attacks first, see ya. Okay, I don't need to, set that anymore. I don't trust it. I'm gonna get the encounter. You were greedy yesterday. Wait, okay. Alright. Alright. Nice skip. Alright, Killer Ape. Effort to go fast, Fever to do damage, Kieran to do damage, Granite to protect us. Douse doesn't do anything. That's fine. By summoning Kieran on the same turn, we get Fever to come back for the final turn. Alright, Ivan's a little bit exposed, but that's fine. He's done all the damage he really needs to. If you targeted the wrong one, you could have gotten Ivan. You missed. Whoa. Okay. Isaac's kind of slow. That's weird. Never seen that. I was thinking I'll heal Garrett, but I guess I'm not doing that now. I mean, I am doing that. It's just not the way I expected to. It's like a fake cold, because, yeah, having to go revive afterwards is a little not what we expected. Can't do all of my Jin minuing right now because of Garrett being his Jin on recovery. Okay. I didn't think I was in the right spot, but I had to try. Sometimes you can dig your way in. But yeah, Isaac was really slow. That was kind of strange. After all, because they didn't have Procne. Okay, so Fizz for Fever, Flint for Mist, Gust for Zephyr, and you. Perfect. Oh, well, healing people might have been a good idea. We're fine. Losing time for reviving Garrett for sure. All comes down to these like next two encounters here. Take that. Okay, that's pretty good. Only one encounter post-Corona. And it's living statue time. It's a lot of fun. He waited for us. He wants to play. This one really knows how to play because it has the Frost Gem. So it can spit out water and then freeze it. So excited to show off. Hey guys, up here, up here. You coming? You coming? Yeah. Let's go. Not even gonna lose too much time. It's about what you'd expect for having to revive someone there. Alright, well, soon someone's gonna get poisoned, I hope. Well, maybe not too soon. But we're gonna need that for spritz. So this is the split for it to happen. It's ironic when Ivan has more HP than few party members. Game. Lucky. Quad's kind of a waste of time, so prefer not to fight that. Thanks, Blueser, for the good luck. Actually, what am I doing? I only needed to attack the skeleton there. I used Prism. Yeah, crossed some warriors there. Gonna give it a turn to poison me. Let's go. Yes. It is Ivan, which is a little scary, but you know. You listen to AKD Radio. WAKD in vague location in the Midwest. Wait, what did they make public information? So you should probably just heal now. Enough damage. If you are not watching thing, it's a thing you opt into though. It's intended to help streamers like understand like how people watch their streams or consume the streams. But obviously, like a lot of people are gonna troll with it, so if you respond to my voice, I will assume you are listening. So keeping mute. Sometimes the icons like take a while to show up. It's weird. Yeah, exactly. Okay, menu's hard. You can't have both no audio and no video. Chatting only. Yeah, obviously people only come to Twitch to watch the streamer. You know, I'm like so close to just running from spiders, but I don't like it. This is kind of slow to fight this. Kinda not worth it. So I don't need to heal yet. Definitely running from a single slime. And burned for it. Start draining Isaac's energy off a little bit. Fortunate flee from an ape. Apes take forever to fight, so I never want to fight them. This is too scary to, like, run from when I haven't set that HP. I'll have to wait a little bit here. Yes. Oh yeah, I appreciate the fight mimics category. Just think, like, to some extent, the more things you fight, the more interesting the run is. Even though it's, like, slow. And not totally not necessary. It's a cool thing to do. Great meme indeed. Kind of an early encounter. Not super hot about it. Maybe we'll make it spritz. Yeah. This is okay. Alright. And I actually have all my Jin correct this time. So no scuffed fight. Not bad. This is our buffer. Now it's all downhill from here. Ooh, Mercury Lighthouse Water of Life. That'd be kind of interesting. Remember to use Isaac to heal. Oh, you have to activate Mercury first. Okay. It's here. Return of the Rock. Alright, what size exciter do you at? 10. We can heal you, and then... Yeah, that's all we're gonna do. Another ply would like make it awkward on the way out, so I'm just not gonna do that. So retreat glitch turns off the loading zone, and we can just walk on the ceiling and sneak behind the boss and steal its treasure. Except I'm really bad at that part sometimes. Jeez. Get out of here. Uh-oh. Okay, stun. We're good. This was a pretty good split up until this point of having that encounter show up there. So I was trying to cancel the encounter by leaving and coming back in, but it didn't work this time. Yeah, but still no more encounter. Very nice, very nice. Alright, well, we made it to the next breakpoint. See you guys in a bit. Alright. A little bit over halfway through the run. Actually, yeah, I guess I did have time to save on that split, and I might have time to save on Manticore, but from there on out, it's going to be very perilous. Altmiller's been especially cruel lately. But my PB also had a really good outmiller. I haven't had any problems with like wiping an outmiller lately, so it's just been slow. I think I only lost a minute yesterday, so maybe it won't be that bad. But I definitely had like just good splits except for like Venus 1 in my PB. And maybe Flash. Alright, we've got reveal. Yep, safety water of life. Hope that we never have to use it, but know that we can. Now we go into the very, very hot desert. Which, fun fact, is actually colder than the American Midwest has been this last week. Jeez, what an encounter. Actually, Trench Prockney is still probably better here. Whatever. Keep making that mistake. I'm gonna keep up Ivan topped off. Nice encounters. I'm almost considering fleeing from some lists, but it's probably a bad idea. No need to be super aggressive right now. What just happened? Oh, this is interesting. Okay, the encounter saved me. I assume that's happened to someone before. Oh, that doesn't kill the orc. I guess Boreas was the right answer then. Okay. Smog for quartz, smog for fizz, breeze for corona. And then granite, zephyr, smog. And then put this on Ivan now. Definitely top off Ivan. I knew it. I knew it. Okay. Okay, 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 okay. Nothing to see here. A little detour to Manticore there. Oh no, the Spirit of Death will take me out in 7 turns. Thanks, Happy Camper. Have a good sleep. Yeah, most of the time lost was like that random black screen and then that surprise encounter that took a while to clear, but was actually really fast, all things considered. Pretty cool. It was an experience. Alright, let's have a nice find. That would be great. Don't forget this. Right on cue. Nice fast attack. Alright, Vine was nice today. Wait, did Future get lopped in 100%? Is that what happened? Yes, we have Thor now. Thor's kind of slow though, so don't want to use it too much. Alright, we're almost done with this poison. Just gotta make it a little bit further here. Also we have Judgment because of Vine. That's a very good summon. Alright, let's go. Up. Wait, I did it wrong. I'm just gonna start over. Okay. Up, right, left, down, up, right, up, left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and we're good. And we've skipped back through the shortcut that takes you backwards in the game to go forwards instead. We did that by buffering, like, one of the poison hops while we were jumping over the gap. Stored it. And then took 2 at once to do, like, a double jump to get us in the middle of that pillar, far enough that we can move it from the other side. That's not enough. Okay. Oh, geez, 2 encounters? I'm glad I set my gen. Of course you did. So we're just gonna do it like this. Jeez. Just because I don't want Ivan to go down. That was unfortunate. 2 encounters in Gondolin Cave. Little sketchy. What is going on here? Get up an absentee. Sounds good, Bloozer. See you later. Looking for my gin tick and I couldn't get it. Just clearing this to be safe. Okay. We good? Sheesh. What a silly Tolpio overworld so far. Ooh, crystal powder. A little late for that to be useful. Alright, snuck in there. Means we can just spam this, because we already have growth. Third Venus Gin recovered. Actually, I should use Ivan to do Frost. They find its energy points, which I might need in Altamiller. It's really not that big of a deal. Geez, that lag was so bad today. So this gives Meteor. And we have all 4 summons at level 4. These are 8s. $50-50, got him. Me faster than Judgment. I mean, I suppose I don't even need a set-gen. I could just use Judgment on almost anything else. Unfortunate there. Encounters here are being a little slow. Oh boy, an herb. Caught by surprise, you. Yeesh. Alright, now we pray that we don't just lose a ton of time to failing to flee. Good initial raid, I guess. Hey, wow, that's a good omen. Have more of that. Last night we had like 1 successful first try flee. It was pretty sad, and that's been the trend for the last several runs. Wow. Getting up on Mia right away. Or Jin, we're set. I guess I could revive her for the increased flee chance. I think we'll just save it for now. I think she's 1 level up on Isaac. Nice movement. Not like I'm gonna need this water play for anything else, so maybe just use it. It helps me flee like even 1 encounter, it's probably worth it. Nice. Just assume that was due to the water of life. Imagine being lucky in Alt Miller. I'd forgotten what it feels like. Okay, that's more like it. Double Dreadhound. Chomp, chomp. Double Fang. Pretty nasty. Double Golem Dreadhound. Another good one. Pow pow. Okay, now we're getting a little sweaty here. could skip this next encounter, that'd be great. Oh, beautiful. Just don't get it on the way out. Blue, green, white, yellow, red. Alright, we got the draft. We can deliver it to Babby now. Just don't give us an encounter. Oh, I somehow knew that. Just knew it. Second time that's happened today. Alright, got like 3 more encounters. Maybe 4, huh? Ow. At least this is a relatively safe encounter. There we go. About 3 more encounters. Okay. Somewhat lucky. Imagine first try fling. Okay, maybe 1 more encounter. Hopefully fail. This is not great. Okay, we live. Okay, we actually might have been able to like death warp off of that, but it would have been pretty scary to try that. Blabby is here to drink all of our draft. Blue, green, white, yellow, red. He's telling us the secret. We already did it. And unfortunately, even if you've already done it, you still have to... The game assumes you talk to this guy on the way in, but... whatever. Okay, we didn't get caught by an encounter at the last pixel, finally. So I think that Outmiller was, like... probably even better than average, in spite of that one surprise encounter on the retreat. But yeah, Babby's an important character though, so I guess we have to let him talk. Ivan, doesn't know his manners still. Like, okay, I guess I won't read your guys' minds, but I'll still read everybody else's minds. That should be fine, right? He's basically the ruler of this region, but he's really old. And as a result, he's been prolonging his life with a draft that came from the mysterious and hidden area of Lemuria. He's been trying to find it to get more ever since, but more on that later. Yeah, blah blah, we know about Colosso, we'll show up. Out of here. Definitely losing time. I'm gonna guess 30 seconds? If it's 30 seconds, I won't be too mad. Now it's gonna be more than 30 seconds. We had a lot of fleas, but I think our rates were pretty bad. Get out of my way. Yeah, it's actually going to be about 30 seconds. That's not bad. Okay. 40 seconds, whatever. Yeah, 35. Compared to like a very good alt miller, that's not bad. Colosso, I think, only has time loss for me. So if we see no nuts and no defense, we can probably go about even. Level 13 strats are slightly slower. So probably we'll lose time regardless. Alright, it's time to play Skip the Tutorial. There are 10 tutorials in Colosso, and we don't want any of them because they are slow and completely pointless. Oh no, I didn't manage to talk to that guy the first time. So he's still gotta send your party members off to help you navigate the obstacle course, because apparently we have no ethics. But we're not gonna actually use them, because it's totally unnecessary. And eat pancake. Thought there was more text to mash. We've peaked, and now our time is going to slowly degrade back to the red. Just you wait. But thanks for the good luck. I hope you're doing well. Colosso stage itself is mostly an auto-scroller in that it doesn't matter how slow we go as long as we go at some base speed. One treasure we'll get out of the chest here. Doing more of TLA memory corruption. Nice. Hey, have people seen a black screen in Lamakan Desert before? I assume so, but it happened to me and it was kind of trippy. Like all my icons were blanked out, couldn't see anything on the stage, and reset with an encounter. It was kind of trippy. Okay, yeah, I figured. I don't know why I was hesitating about Flint there. I assume it had to do with poison happening at the same time. That's something else. Okay, good hazard fight other than menu hesitation. Right. Stage 2 is where it gets a little tricky. The fight is a little sketchy, and we have to throw in a defend most of the time. Just wanted to make sure I wasn't actually level 14. I did fight a lot of encounters, but I don't think it was that many. So if you're the first one to win the obstacle course, you get a little bit better piece of equipment. So definitely going to need that to survive. Fortunately, there's really no competition unless you try to get all of the items, which I think there's some equipment in there, but that's like a lot of things like smoke bombs and sleep bombs that aren't even guaranteed to work, I think. There's like a nut, which is good if you don't have other healing synergy, but why would you not have healing synergy? Alright, Sadridge. This guy likes to use nuts a lot. Smoke bomb right away, interesting. Fine, that's one nut. I don't know if I actually needed to do the defend there, but I was like, not sure. Well, not. Screw you. Good news is he doesn't have any more nuts. Nice defend. I'm gonna run out of synergy at this rate. Stop. He's being a big jerk. It's like trying to use nuts and failing. Okay, good. Jeez. At Flint is the last resort. Anyway, few nuts. Skipped all the tutorials. That is an accomplishment for me. This last fight is pretty simple, insofar as that it is optional. You do not have to win. You just miss out on an item you need at 100% if you don't win, so... But I'm not running that. So we just want to make ourselves as weak as possible and then let him take the bigger weapon. I zoned out for a little bit. Congrats, Nightmare. Oh, come on. That's not what I want to see. Attack me. Dude, what are you doing? There we go. Yeah, that's Hadrid's fight. Brutal. Still almost 2 minutes ahead. I can save a good amount of time on the flash split. Venus one can save a little bit of time. And then I'm probably going to lose the rest of it from there, but we'll see. There's a chance. Alright, time to go see Blabby one more time. And this is our designated third breakpoint. So see you guys in a bit. Alright, you ready to gamble some more rocks? We got the prediction for you. The fate of the run rests on whether Minardi cuts us off early or not. Def Size is the 1 AKO attack that she uses. She gets like 3 chances to use it, I think. But hopefully we never see it. And then hopefully Fusion Dragon plays nice, and then maybe we can at least complete a run. If not PB. If not sub 330. First, we have to negotiate with Babby for use of his boat, so we know we're going to need that to get to the other lighthouses eventually. Blah blah, Babby, come on. So Idiom's gonna go wait at the bridge. That's how we can get into Suhala Gate. Alright, we got some shopping to do on the way out. Dude, move. Thank you. Alright, please no annoying encounter this time. Thank you, thank you. Alright, Suhala Desert can kind of make or break the run too. We get some encounter skips like this one. That really helps. Basically, every time we can get an encounter skip between each of the tornadoes, it's a good thing. So it saves a lot of time to not fight something in between. Going to let this guy get an attack off. Give Isaac something to heal because we're going to drain his energy for later. Wow. This is kind of an annoying encounter, not gonna lie. If I had mad growth would actually work there, but whatever. Just changes how I have to do the menus here a little bit to not have Boreas available. Okay, he used Ward, so that's why we have Garrett use Proc Me. It's a little bit annoying, but what can you do? Didn't even give me anything to attack. I should have just used Ground, I guess. Or didn't give me anything to heal, I guess. No skips between the tornadoes. Sad. But at least it's stuff I can use Boreas on, so I don't have to wait for the gen recovery. Another ward, come on. Making me regret not using Ground. Nice slow menu there. Should have gone from the bottom instead of the top. Alright, finally. That's a good skip. Alright, not losing a ton of time. In fact, saving just a little bit. So this is Flash, a very important gen. And negate a ton of damage in one turn, so it's essential for getting through Venus Lighthouse. The encounter was a little early, but the fast one at least. Ooh, very nice rate. Very nice. Not sure about this one. Gotta remember what kills bees. My notes say don't just use Judgment. I think Peter was probably correct. Oh, this is not enough to kill it. Oops. Bam. Forgot to, like, queue up another thing with Mia. That's fine. Just means we're, one less douse to use later. Regiment for a single ghost. Okay, 2 douses. And then retreat glitch, and then we can skip the final room here. Nice. Alright. We got caught at the last second with an encounter yesterday. Let's not have that today. What's that? Nice movement. I definitely going to go for 4 today. Okay. Doing this live, I guess. Oh, jeez. You've got the carry stone. Jeez. Don't want that. Okay, surely. Okay, we made it. Blue path, please. We're lucky. Run is a little cursed. I should do protection for yellow path, blue path. That'd be a good one. Alright, well, we have a buffer. Ton of ruins and Venus 2. Probably eat a minute of that, I would guess. Unless I get some decent luck. If we don't have completely terrible luck, should be able to at least go into final fights with a dream of getting sub 330. Alright, retreat glitch to skip a room there. Pretty sure my gen are okay right now. No super early encounters appreciated. Probably gonna get one down here. Let's see. Gargoyle. Or sorry, Griffin. Meteor proc. Forward plus synergy. It's been a while since I've had just a single Griffin. So that hesitation was costly, but I want minimum gin ticks right now. Is that gargoyle? That's funny. Really annoying that there are encounters in this room. These guys, like, are supposedly too weak to go into the tunnel ruins, but there's, like, monsters all around here that are as strong as what's in the tunnel ruins. It doesn't make any sense. Going to show them our ability to open a door, and then they'll believe that we're capable of this monumental task. Gasp! We did it. It was really hard. To be honest, I wouldn't mind taking these guys with me to Venus too, just as decoys. Let them face, like, the first encounter or two. Give us a chance to flee. No chin tick. How annoying. No, it's because we already did chin tick. Interesting. I didn't hear that. Stairs, hello. I guess I could have mashed that. Whatever. This one again. Wait, we can do it like this. We learned this one yesterday. Just make sure you target the Chimera, not the Manticore, with ground. And now move some statues. It's one gin tick. I need one more. Be comfortable. I don't think I get it in this room, though. Could be wrong. Wait. I didn't actually move this all the way. I like tried to cut a corner. That would have been really funny. It's like, wait a second. It was like an interesting little joke. I did it all for the gin ticks, guys. RNG minute. Wait, what? Was that a gold? Oh, what am I doing? Are you... yeah, you're good. I don't understand how they could be gold when I messed up the statues that badly. Oh well. Not super great encounter here. Honestly, not the best timed either. No encounter, no second encounter is good. Any moment, there we go. Ooh, that's a juicy one. Actually, we're gonna do it like this. I have no idea how you clear this effectively. Boreas might work. But if it uses recovery, then it won't. Yeah, okay. Screw you. Screw both of you. Would have been great if like the lizard stunned us. Oh, I didn't need to turn that around. I forgot they spawn on the other side. That one's definitely gone. Okay, they're both gone. It's okay. Big juicer, though. Kind of an annoying time loss for sure. I guess it might be didn't need to worry so much about gin ticks there. I'm a little paranoid. It's not lift, or that does not carry either. There we go. Oh, I'm supposed to ground. That's silly. Doesn't matter though. Got lucky. Nice fast encounter. Healing rank, nice. Oh, unicorn ring. Okay, interesting. Okay, I just gotta, like, check myself here. Yeah, just had to make sure I actually equipped the guy I played. Because I, like, got distracted by the unicorn ring. Not equipping the guy I played is bad for success, it turns out. Oh, nice. How did I slip off of that? I hope I haven't been missing attacks first. Feel like I've had enough of those this run though, then my luck is run out. Actually, don't know why I thought so hard about that. It's just a Manticore, just Boreas. Nice fast encounter. This guy again. Okay. Please don't do double recovery this time. We're gonna be losing time. There's one recovery. No storm breath. This fireball's like do the most damage I can, but it's like probably pointless. Yeah. Oh, this is enough. There we go. Nice. Alright, lost a minute. Pretty typical though. Now it's up to the final bosses to play nice. And we can lose, I guess we have a buffer of about 50 seconds on each fight. If Satyrs and Marty goes poorly though, we're probably not going to get the sub 330. Fusion Dragon can have a little bit of scuffedness. Right. Really, still have a tick left? I guess that makes sense. Okay. Spritz for fever, flash for ember, round over here, round over there. Here we go. I hope I did that right. I wasn't paying too close attention to the gen. Okay, no breaks, no depth sizes, no haunts. That would be great. No just random bullying of Ivan. And ultimate fight, go. We're gonna stun Minardi as much as possible. Protect, that's annoying. I think that... Check this early, I think, ruins the perfect fight. Okay. Turns where Minardi isn't prevented from moving are the scary ones because she could use step size or she could use wish. Okay, so not a perfect fight. Okay. This wish ended up being okay. I would have probably liked to do drench, but hard to tell on the second turn. You can't really tell. No break at least, so we'll target Satiros here with our judgment. Oh, there's the break. Hey Grace, how's it going? I'm doing pretty well. Saw you were working through Dark Souls 3 some more. We've made some good progress. This is acceptable. This is good. Very good. Turn 5. Here we go. Golden Sun's going pretty well. We need these bosses to cooperate just a little bit more, and we can hit our goal. Okay, turn 6. If I'm gonna need to wish, no way around that. How do you play the DS Fire Emblem game? I mean, You have a Wii U, that's one way. I think they have all the Fire Emblem games. 7, 8, 11. Thanks for the premium RNG fuel, Bachan. Sacred Stones was Game Boy Advance, and you can also get that on Wii U. Okay, no surprise, Minardi didn't go down there. It'd be really embarrassing if Mars finished both of them off for me. I would like the wish to go off first. Okay, this is good. This is ideal. Okay. Didn't finish Shadows, but whatever. Thanks for the premium RG Fuel mute. What, Shadow Dragon or Sacred Stones? I think so. I mean, you have to add funds a different way. How bad is it, Doctor? Alright, this is winnable. We have barely enough buffer to stay under 330. Need basically a perfect fight here. And we're not going to get it. So maybe it's dead? Depends on what the PB had. We got a wish turn on this to start here. If we killed Sataros at one turn earlier, that would have been huge. We are being speedy, but the question is, are we being speedy enough? Yeah, I think sub 330 might be gone. 450 sounds like a really good time. Maybe we had that in BB, I have no idea. I should maybe look that up. Wait, do I have to heal? Because if not, I might just drench. Just to go big or go home here. To heal, go big or go home. Nice fast attack. That gives us something to work with. And then a bonus drench. Give us another like regular attack. That'd be perfect. Okay, break. That's actually, if there's ever a time to see break, it's on the first turn of a wish turn. Oh yes, this giant dragon. The fusion dragon. Yeah, like we've got the best chance to win probably first turn RNG. I don't know if it's enough to sub 330. Oh, there's break. Okay, that sucks. Okay, PB is probably still fine. We're just gonna drench again. So he's not like hurting us, thankfully. He's being pretty mean. Spamming break. I can't take a break without losing a turn because I need the boost from Judgment Venus power up. At least he's doing fast attacks otherwise. And this one's okay. don't think 2 drenches is enough to offset being broken here. So I don't think I'm going to go for Thorius. He doesn't hurt us too badly here. Then I can do Glorious. No, that's fine. Outer space, that's not nice. That's slow. Okay, fine. Okay, got our boosted judgment in, thankfully. Yep. Well, Future retains his throne for today. Damn. Finally got rid of this really weird BB. GG indeed. There's nothing more than mashing through dialogue now. Yeah, Future. I mean, it is what it is. I want to know how close I was to finishing Seteros. I might have, like, been able to do that fight better if I targeted something else on Seteros. Like, I think I switched one thing to Minority that I probably didn't have to. Yeah, this should at least be more realistic to run against, except the early game is just nuts. Let's scroll up here. Just a casual 1:18:46 Satyros and 1:30:48 Tread. I don't think those are record times, but they're pretty good. It was nice seeing lots of green in the beginning. Dang, actually, so if I did Thorius, that would have been enough too. Is 2 drenches really enough to offset a break? That doesn't make any sense. Wait, is that right? No, because I wouldn't have done the Mars. I don't think that would have been enough. 2 drenches and a Mars isn't enough to make it for the break. Yeah. I forgot about that Mars damage is actually not insignificant. Yeah, that makes sense, because then 2 drenches plus a Mars is slightly less than 300. But I got lucky enough to get the 2 drenches in. That really helped. So technically I could have gone faster if I didn't use Flash. The Flash wasn't the difference here anyway. for 330 or not 330. It was not killing Setaros, basically. Because we could have gone in on a judgment turn. That would have changed everything. Right, exactly. I mean, how close is... I assume there's like... It's not exact damage to kill the Fusion Dragon. I know I killed it with Thor on that final turn, and nothing else. So the difference between that and the Perfect Egg was, in fact, 2 trenches and a Mars. And obviously, like, minus the unboosted Judgment. I guess technically also an unboosted Mars, weirdly enough. Although, no, I guess there was 2... No, there would have been another Mars because of the Wish turn at the beginning. Okay, that makes sense. There. 2 Mars... Actually, it would have... Yeah, two Mars, 2 Drenches. There you go. That accounts for it. Yeah, taking extra turns with Setaros Minority is the worst, and I almost got away with it too. Like, not having to take... Not take that extra turn. I might actually just count the damage there. See how close I was. Because if I just could have targeted better, that would be sad. I think the answer is just, like, never always target Setaros. Because Minority's getting all the judgments anyway. Sometimes it's just like, maybe I'll throw this thing on the Minority for no reason. Isaac should have the black orb. I think. Well, all I knew for sure is I wasn't doing Thorius. What I wasn't sure of is whether I needed the flash on the final turn. So... Considering that I was already dead anyways, like, just might as well flash. Or rather, the PB was not doing sub 313. There was no reason to risk it. Still, like, overall, very cool run. I don't think I had any real major mistakes. None, like, no, like, really critical ones. Stu Hollow was, like, also mean. Help Miller wasn't actually that bad for once. Colosso was gross. The double nut. I hate the double nut. Sure. 330-19, really. I, like, wasn't paying attention to the split button. We'll retime that.